I thought you guys might get a kick out of this. Every time I decide my next restore is going to be the one I restuffed the wax caps in, something strange happens. Like this. These Marbolite caps, there's only about a half a dozen of them or so in here. Maybe 8. I thought, well, they're in good condition, they didn't get all gross and melty, and there aren't that many of them, so... Anyway, so I went ahead and baked this in the oven for a little bit. Pulled it out, wax came off, cap wouldn't come out. So if you haven't figured it out already, I'm assuming this Marbolite is cement. This thing, I had to smash this with a hammer to get it to break up. So it feels kind of like cement that's mixed with epoxy. The other thing is that this thing weighs 8 grams, which is more than twice as much as one of those wax caps. Anyway, I thought you got a good laugh out of that. And welcome to part 3. Hello. Did you enjoy the cement caps? I wanted to, first of all, before I go into how many horribly wrong resistors there are in this thing, I wanted to mention that I was wrong. This is not a model 714, and I think I mentioned this in the first video. I had sort of suspected that the 714 could possibly be the model number of the UHF adapter, and I have now seen 2 additional examples of Hoffman's where I could see the rear of the chassis, and sure enough, that exact same sticker is on there. So this is a mystery model. So we're just going to start calling it the Hoffman TV. The schematic has several model numbers for that year using this chassis number, but they all end with B. And my understanding from seeing the pictures of the different M and B models, that M was for mahogany and B was for blonde. However, in 1951, they didn't have a B or an M on some of the models, so maybe it doesn't make a difference. But at any rate, we know it's an Easy Vision, and we know it's a chassis 183B, so that's all we know for now. Anyway, there are gajillions of bad resistors in here. I keep getting distracted by the resistors. I had to take this transformer out, and I made an order for resistors. They should be here tomorrow. I also don't know what I was thinking. I didn't order all the right caps. I didn't order any .22s. Maybe I thought I would use .2s. I do have some .2s, but I know it's probably not that important, but I get just so anal about making sure I put back in the set what they spec'd out. And I need to get over that. Anyway, another thing I did was, if you notice how shiny the chassis is, I was testing this out. This I used, I thought I had bought Mother's, but I guess I got cheap because I was just going to test it. I used this Blue Magic metal polish. I got it at Walmart. It was $1.50 cheaper than the Mother's, but look how shiny that came out. And just for the heck of it, I tried some Semichrome. Ooh, I didn't put the lid back on the Semichrome properly. And it does not shine it that much better, but it does come off easier. But there's a big difference. This is 250 grams for $28, and this is 200 grams for $6, so I'm going to use this. Although, like I said, this comes off much easier. So I don't know, I do have a big can of this. Anyway, I'll see you in the next segment. I should have more caps done, and by then, hopefully, I just have been not really feeling like pulling those caps out and stuffing them. Anyway, I'll be back. Alright, welcome back. I have finished all the film caps and as many of the resistors as I could get. I have a resistor order. It should be here tomorrow or Saturday. And I'm continuing to check more resistors. Now, on this .0047 there's a green dot, and on this .022 there's a green dot. And the reason I put those on there is when I pulled the caps out, they were rated at 1,000 volts. The schematic only called for 600. And of course the voltage value on the caps, find this one here. One of these was 1,000. Oops. Sorry about that. That was it. So the 1,000 volt rating on it was, of course, pushed up against the bottom of the chassis. So I guess it's time to hit the electrolytics. So what I'm going to do here is just finish off this little video, and I will upload it so you guys have some sort of a progress update. And I did get my gold-plated resistors. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in part 4.